So this is the cover for the second December Daily journal that I am doing, or a little mini album that I'm doing. And I've just gone ahead and decorated up the cover. I mean, you can decorate your covers any way that you want. This is just what I'm doing. And as a matter of fact, I need to glue that down a little bit better. This is just a little, this is vellum that I have just took my ink and colored. And then this, December Daily 2020, and this was just a, let's see, this was out of a sticker sheet. And then this was out of one of the paper collections from Echo Park. I just tied a little bow, and then there is some little bling that I didn't glue down well. There we go. And then I have my pages, I think, like I want them in here. And I added a few more pages into this one than I did the last one, because I think, I think it's going to hold a few more. Now, I did stitch around this. That's not something you have to do, but I just did that because I like the stitching. Now, we're just going to stitch this in, and everybody asks me when I say we're going to stitch our signature in. I have a lot of people who say, I don't know what you're talking about when you're talking about stitching a signature in. A signature is just a group of pages. It's just a group of pages that you're putting in an album. And then we're going to use our needle and thread to stitch it in there. So that's what I mean when I say stitch our signature in. Now I'm just using my book awl. And I'm just going to make some holes in here. And I got this off of Amazon. I'll link it if you're interested. Now, I didn't clip these together, so we'll see what kind of thing I can do with them not being clipped together. Now, I put 3 holes. I put one in the close to the center, and then 2, one at the top, one at the bottom. Now, I'm going to go through that one, and I've just got my little white, and this is kind of a knitting thread, crocheting thread, some kind of thread. I just got it at Walmart in a little ball. And then, and you can use anything. You can use baker's twine, regular thread, whatever you have. Okay, let's see if I can go back up through that hole without all this being clipped together. I don't know why I didn't clip it. There we go. So come back up through that one. And then we're just going to go all the way down to the bottom and go back through. Let's see. I think my little hole's closed up. Go back through that hole. So we came, there's our little end of the thread right there. So we went down through the center, up through here, down through here. And then we're going to come back up through the center. And when we come back up through the center, we're going to make sure that our needle is on the opposite side as this little tail is. The tail is over, let's see, where is the tail? The tail's on this side of that middle thread that's going down. So we're going to make sure that our needle comes up on the back side, like that. There is the back side of it stitched. I think you can see that. And then I just make sure that the threads are kind of nice and tight. I'm going to clip this off about right there. Pull your threads one way and then pull them the other. Now, don't pull them so tight that you're going to tear holes in your cover or your pages. Just pull them tight enough that they don't have any play in them. And then you can go ahead and put a little bow in the center. You can just leave it like it is. Anything that you want to do with it, with your extra thread, or you can just clip it off. I usually leave it for a while, just in case I've messed something up and I need to take it apart and redo. So there is our little signature stitched in. And you can see I have just odd pages. Some are short, some are long, some are little. I just hope I put them all in the right way. See, just odd pages in there. And that's going to be our little album. Now this is just a little piece of foam that I use to poke through. It just helps me. And I don't poke into my surface here. Okay. So there's the front cover. Now we're going to put this right here on the inside, I think. And I just put it right above the stitching. That's going to be just a little pocket. And I'm going to glue, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to glue down 3 sides of it. And I did round this corner. I rounded the corners on here, so I just went ahead and rounded that one corner there. I'm using my art glitter glue. Art glitter glue will probably stop shipping after Thanksgiving. I know there's lots of places that I can't ship to already, but there's so many places that it's getting really, really cold, so we're not going to be able to ship if it's real cold in your area, because you don't want it to freeze. Okay, there's our little pocket. Put on there, and I didn't put a little pull in that, and that's fine. It didn't bother me. Now I made this little tag, and that's where I put my little calendar for December. And then I just lined the back of it so you can journal on there. So there's your little tag to go in there. This tag is, I'll tell you how wide it is. I mean, you can make it what size that you want, but this one is about 2. Let's see, it's about 2.5 wide. Okay, now this page I like to leave kind of plain. I don't put a number on this one. I like to leave it to where you can introduce what's going on in here, or you can say this is our December daily for, 2020, something like that. So I usually just put a little bit of decoration on it and leave it. I don't put a ton of stuff on this one. So I think what I will do, let's see, I think I'm going to cut out this little doggy right here. And I'm just going to put him down on there, I think. He's cute. He's got his little tongue sticking out. What shall we do with him? Put him up here, maybe? Yeah, let's put him up there at the top. I'm going to cut this a little bit straighter. And I am going to ink around some of my pieces. I just want them to look like they're a standalone piece and not just a little piece that I cut out of something. Yeah, I think we'll put him right up there. And I just printed these on copy paper. There we go. Where is my towel? Okay. Cute. I love that little doggy. Now, since I've already got December Daily 2020 on the front side, I'm not going to put it on here. This is going to be our first page right here. So I want to cover some of that white. I don't want to leave all of that white there. So I'm going to use some of Kara's papers, like I did in the other one. So which one shall we use? I want to use one that I can still do some journaling on, so I think this one will work right here. So let me find my pencil. And cut it right there. And right there. So we're going to tear this off. I'm just going to use my ruler to tear it. And then tear right here. And then I'm just going to tear this white off the edges. There we go. Now let's put this little piece down here. Oh yeah, that works well right there. And you can still write on this, so that's good. Now I'm just going to use some art glitter glue. And I did print on the back of these, some of these. I printed one of her background sheets. That way if you wanted to use this side, you could. Or you could use it as a tag backing or something like that. And it's still light enough to write on. Cute. I like that. Alright, we need to find number 1. I went ahead and cut my pieces out here because I knew it would take me just a little bit to cut them out. But now I've mixed them up by moving them around, so I don't know where my 1 is. Well, there's 2, so let's see. There's 1 right there. That little guy. Now, I think I want to put some little something under him, so I'm just going to grab a piece of book page. Just a little tiny piece of book page. Just create a little tiny cluster for that little guy to sit on. Now I probably won't do this whole journal in the video because I did most of the other journal in the video. But I just wanted to show you mainly how to sew your signature in and things like that. So if you don't want to watch all of this. That kind of blends too much. I need something else under there now. Okay, let me see what I have. Let's just tear a little piece of this white page. I didn't realize the book page was going to blend so much. A little piece of this white and put it under there first. Put it kind of sideways like that. And then put that down. There we go. That just kind of helps lift it off the page a little bit. So there's number 1. And then this will be 2, front and back maybe. So I'm going to glue this part right here down. This is going to be just a little tuck. So then I cut these out. I thought these were cute to put across there. This is from... I think these are from My Porch Prints. I will link all of the digitals, everything that I use below, in case you want to check them out. I just thought these were cute and they'd go right there. Okay. Alrighty, and let's see, number 2, there's our little puppy dog. We'll just put him there, and I don't even think I'm going to put anything under him. Just like that. Okay, so front and back is going to be 2. And let's see, I could put this little snowflake up there. Nah, I want to leave that room to write. And then here, I want to put something on here, and then I want to make a little tag for a tuck. And I think I'm going to use these pieces and just make some little tags out of those. I'll tell you what, I'm going to glue them down to something a little bit stronger, and then I'll cut them out. I am going to glue them to this paper right here, like that, and then we'll cut these out. We'll have our backing on there. And there is a few more that we can lay aside. Now I'm going to try to use this little guy to cut this with. Hopefully he'll cut this paper. Just going to cut right down through there. Okay. And I did link one of these last night in the video, but I will try to link it again. This is just a little 6-inch trimmer. And it's good when you're just doing little small things, if you don't want to use your scissors for and that kind of thing. There we go, I got that one. I had just found mine the other day, so I had forgot I had it. Now mine is probably a little bit dull because I've had it for lots of years. There we go. There's another one. And then we'll just do 3 little inserts in there. Didn't get that cut off. Let's try that again. There we go. Now, we'll ink around these. And this is in that free printable that I gave you, I think it was on Thursday. So then these can tuck right in here, like this. And then you have more little journaling spaces. But first I want to put something on here. Some little something on that. And I think I may just use some book page. You can write on book page, as I say all the time. So I think I'm just going to use book page on here. So let's see. That looks about right there. Not going to worry about that it's going sideways. That doesn't bother me at all. So there we go. That's covered enough. It's covered to the point that we can still write on that. We can journal on the back of these little tags that go in here. Let's see. Put that one there. That one there. And I think I need to glue that one down a little more. There we go. And now I want to put something right here. So what shall we put there? Pull in our little box of Christmas stuff here. See if we have anything. Oh, we can put a candy cane there. Let's try that. So pull out all your little Christmas stickers and things and use them up. That's what we're trying to do. And then we'll put just this little branch down here at the bottom maybe. There we go. So that is that. Then this one will be number 3. So that's number 2. Need to tuck those in a little bit better. There we go. This will be number 3. Now, I don't need to cover this page, but I just want to put some little something on there. So what shall we put? What about, we could do that and let that be a little side tuck. This, I think this was my porch prints as well. If I get any of these wrong, I do try to link them correctly below. I use different printables in these, so sometimes I forget which come from who. But I think this is correct. So I just put a little glue on the back side and across the bottom. And then we can still use that as a little side tuck if you want to put a little tag in there. Cute. I like that. Let's see. May need to put just a little bit across the top right here. And we'll just use that as a little side tuck. So you'll be able to tuck a little tag in there. So let's put number 3 on here. I'll probably come back and do my tags like I did on the other one. I came back and put tags in a little bit later on. There's number 3 right there. We'll just put 3 right up there. There we go. Now, if I don't have a tag, I think I might actually cut this out and let that be the little side tag right there. And this I just printed on some Nina. It was called Off-White, but this is more like a cream colored cardstock. So I think they might have got mixed up as to what color was what on this. Because that looks more cream than it does Off-White, doesn't it? And that's just Santa holding up a lot of little presents. We'll just tuck him right there. So that's 3. So we got writing room, places to put little photos. And let's see how many pages I got in here. Alright, I think I put enough pages in this one that I can go on and let this be page 4. And then we'll have the front and the back on this one for 3. Because like I said, I did put extra pages in here. So I'm going to do that. Now, I'm going to stop the video here because, like I said, when I'm making this one, I showed just about all of how to make it. But this was mainly to show you how to sew the signature in because I had quite a few questions on that. So go ahead and drag out your little pieces. I've already got some other covers here started. So I'm going to make quite a few of these and give them out. You can go over and print out the free printable, this one, over on our blog. That link will be directly below. And then I am also, let's see, let me grab it. I'm also giving you this one too as a free printable. This is just an extra added little surprise. So this will be linked directly below. You can go over and print this one out too. And you saw that I used the little dog and that kind of thing. And it just says December Daily on quite a few different spots if you're going to make lots of them like I am. So this is just another little surprise free printable for this week. Alright guys, we will talk to you later. I hope you enjoyed these December dailies. If you make them, make sure that you go over to our Facebook group, and that link will be directly below. Join the group and share them with us. I'd love to see what you come up with. We'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.